Chosen One, I did not bring you here to motivate you. I brought you here to expose you to truth that only the rarest carry. You've felt it your entire life. The difference, the weight, the call. What others treat as coincidence, you've always known was divine choreography. You don't fit in not because you're flawed, but because you're marked. What you've survived wasn't just difficulty, it was evidence. Evidence that the enemy knew who you were before you ever knew yourself. He targeted you early, but I preserved you with precision. Now I am about to unfold a layer of your identity that only the 1% of the truly chosen ever discover. This is not about talent, education, or appearance. It's about permission. I gave you access to something that cannot be earned or taught. What you've carried quietly is about to speak loudly because your silence has matured into authority. While others were distracted, I was developing your discernment. While they celebrated shallow success, I was anchoring your soul in a depth they will never touch. That loneliness, that rejection, it wasn't abandonment, it was refinement. I have shielded you from premature exposure because your mission is not surface level. It is seismic. You carry an assignment that will shift bloodlines and birth new blueprints. This secret, the one I'm about to reveal, is not for the curious. It is for the crucified. You didn't stumble into this revelation. You bled for it. You wept for it. And now you're ready for it. The reason you've never been able to settle is because I never created you to fit. You were born to disrupt systems, to dismantle spiritual stagnation, and to awaken dormant generations. The authority I've placed on your life is unshakable because it's rooted in obedience, not performance. This is why you've endured losses others didn't survive. You were forged for glory, not comfort. Chosen One, the war you've been fighting in secret is not punishment. It's prophecy. Every tear you cried in isolation was a seed I was planting for nations. Every delay was divine timing protecting you from doors not worthy of your presence. Every no you received was heaven's strategic redirection. You thought it was rejection, but it was resurrection. The version of you that doubted is gone. The one standing now is who I ordained before time began. You're not stepping into a new chapter. You're stepping into the original script I wrote for you before the world tried to rewrite it. It's time. The secret is this. You are not called to blend. You are called to break. Break generational patterns. Break spiritual ceilings. Break cycles of fear, doubt, and poverty. You are not here to maintain anything. You are here to multiply what others buried. That restlessness you felt, that hunger that refuses to be satisfied by surface blessings, it's because your spirit knows you were designed to live in revelation, not repetition. You're not just going higher, you're going deeper. And only those who've been refined in fire can handle the altitude I'm calling you to. I hid you on purpose. I silenced your name in rooms where you should have been mentioned. I blocked connections that looked like opportunities, but were actually assignments from the enemy. I allowed you to be misunderstood because I never called you to be accepted. I called you to be anointed. Your approval is not from men, but from me. And now, because you stayed faithful in the silence, I am about to reveal you in the spotlight, but not for fame, for function. You are an instrument of divine disruption. Your life is the announcement. So hear me clearly. This secret is not to make you feel special, it's to make you unstoppable. The level of access I'm giving you requires consecration, not convenience. It will cost you the comfort of being liked, but what I'm unlocking in you will command atmospheres, shake foundations, and realign entire regions. You are the answer I've hidden in plain sight. You're not just chosen, you're set apart. Set apart to speak when others are silent, to see what others ignore, to carry what others drop. This is the mark of the rare, and you are it. Chosen One, the secret is sealed no longer. I have waited for this moment because now you're ready to carry what I've kept from many. This isn't just a word, it's a mantle, it's a commissioning. What I placed in you is now awakening. The gifts you thought were dormant are about to move in precision and power. The revelations you've carried are about to shake rooms. This isn't charisma, it's calling. You don't have time to doubt what I've confirmed. Get ready. The next season isn't a promotion, it's an unveiling, and I, the Lord your God, will perform it before the eyes of those who once questioned your very existence. Chosen One, Now that I've revealed the secret, I need you to understand why it was hidden until now. Not everyone can handle the weight of truth, and not everyone was supposed to witness your rise. I shielded you so your roots could grow deep before anyone could see your fruit. I didn't let them recognize you, not because you weren't worthy, but because your worth would have been mishandled by untrained hands. You are not fragile, but your anointing is holy, and what I've placed in you requires purity, not popularity. You are not late. You are right on time, my time. There is a dimension of clarity I am unlocking in you now that will separate you even more. You will hear me in ways others cannot. You will discern deception even when it's dressed as opportunity. You will sense spirits before they speak. I am heightening your senses so that you cannot be deceived. You've prayed for discernment, but I've gone further. I've given you divine intelligence. You'll know things without being told. You'll see traps before they're set. You'll navigate storms with wisdom others won't understand. Don't explain your insight to everyone. Just walk in it. That's the sign that you've been trusted with it. People may start to notice the shift. They'll say you've changed, and they'll be right. You've outgrown what was never designed to contain you. Don't grieve what I'm pruning. Don't cling to what I've outgrown for you. When I elevate you, I also separate you. This is not rejection, it's repositioning. The loneliness you feel is not a curse, it's consecration. You are in the company of the rare, and that's never a crowded space. Stop looking for confirmation from people who were never authorized to validate what I've placed in you. Your spirit already knows this is real. That's enough. Feeling moved by this word, pause and tap like, then grab your free daily alignment guide from the link in the description to keep the flow going. What I'm doing in your life will not always make sense to those around you. That's because I didn't call them. I called you. You don't owe explanations to those who lack revelation. I've trained you in silence so you wouldn't need applause to move. Now I'm calling you into places where your obedience will be your greatest weapon. Every yes you give me in private is building a public legacy they won't be able to deny. Don't measure your influence by who's watching. Measure it by who's being transformed. You're not just speaking words, you're shifting realities. Chosen one, there is power in your posture. How you stand in the spirit is more important than how you look in the natural. Your authority is not based on volume, but on alignment. I've been shaping your spine in prayer, straightening your stance in the secret place. Now, when you walk into rooms, your presence will carry my presence. You don't need to announce who you are. They will feel it. Hell will know it, and heaven will back it. This is not performance, it's possession. I own you, I dwell in you, and I move through you. That is why demons tremble when you show up. There are doors I'm about to open that no man can shut, but you must be ready to walk through them with nothing but faith. I will not always give you the full picture, just the next step. I'm not asking for your understanding, I'm asking for your obedience. Trust is the currency of the next dimension. I'm about to test it. I will tell you to move, and you won't have time to debate it. When I say go, you must go. That's how you unlock the next realm. Delayed obedience is still disobedience, and this next move is time-sensitive. Heaven is waiting on your yes. I'm removing distractions right now. People, patterns, and places that once comforted you are being stripped away, not to punish you, but to prepare you. You cannot carry this secret into environments that suppress it. I'm relocating you in the spirit. Some doors are closing, and it feels personal, but it's strategic. I'm clearing your space for the next release. Don't mourn the exit, celebrate the preparation. You're not losing anything, you're shedding everything that can't go with you. This isn't subtraction, it's sanctification, and it's the final step before manifestation. What's coming will be fast, sudden, and undeniable. People will say it happened overnight, but you and I know better. We know about the midnight cries, the buried dreams, the silent sacrifices. You didn't skip the process. You survived it. And now the promise has no choice but to locate you. Your life is about to move in rhythm with my voice. You won't need to force it. You'll flow in it. This is the season where grace will outpace your grind. I'm doing what hustle could never do. Stay yielded, stay present, and stay ready. The secret was always this. I was with you all along. And now I'm about to prove it. Chosen one, I need you to understand the level of authority I'm unlocking in you now has nothing to do with man's permission. You're not waiting for an invitation. You are the interruption. You're not waiting to be chosen. You are the choosing. I didn't raise you to be polite with power. I raised you to confront systems, break patterns, and cast out what others tolerate. You were not designed for silence. You were designed to release sound. And when you speak, atmospheres will shift. Not because of your words, but because of my spirit backing them. You are not speaking from theory. You are speaking from fire. There is a supernatural boldness rising in you. It's not loud, but it's unshakable. It's not brash, but it's undeniable. You no longer need to apologize for your intensity. That intensity is not attitude, it's anointing. Stop shrinking so others feel comfortable. Stop explaining so others feel safe. I didn't give you this fire to tame it. I gave it to you to burn. Burn through confusion. Burn through deception. Burn through everything that has kept my people bound. You are not a comforter. You are a catalyst. That's why your presence disrupts before you even speak. You carry glory now. Move accordingly. You're not here to impress, you're here to impact. And your impact won't be measured in applause, but in awakening. I've called you to awaken those who are spiritually asleep. Your presence will stir the stagnant. Your words will unlock the weary. You'll speak life where others speak fear. You'll declare freedom where others compromise. Don't second-guess the words I give you. They are arrows, not suggestions. They will hit targets you didn't even see. That's how sharp I've made you. Stay surrendered, and I will speak through you in ways that bypass intellect and go straight to the soul. You are not crazy for feeling this fire. You are not wrong for sensing what others ignore. That pressure you've been under, it's the contraction before the release. I've placed nations in your belly. You've been carrying prophetic weight without knowing it. That's why you felt burdened without explanation. That's why ordinary life has never satisfied you. I've marked you as a deliverer, not the loudest but the clearest. Not the most followed, but the most feared in hell. You walk in unseen dimensions, and what's in you is about to be released through you, with power. Every limitation that's tried to define you is being shattered now. Every label, every lie, every ceiling, I'm breaking it. The past has no authority to speak over your future. The trauma doesn't get the final word, I do. And I say rise, I say restore, I say release. You are not what you've been through. You are who I've called. The enemy tried to use your pain to paralyze you, but now I'm using that same pain to platform you. You'll speak from the very places you once bled. You'll minister from the very wounds you thought disqualified you, and it will heal others. That's the secret of my power. It redeems. I am positioning you to walk in favor that cannot be explained. Opportunities will chase you. Doors will open without contact. You'll enter rooms you weren't supposed to be in, because I've already gone before you. What others worked decades for, I'll place in your hands in a moment. Not because you earned it, but because you obeyed me when no one was watching. I reward in public what's sacrificed in private. Don't compare your process to anyone else. What I'm doing in you has no reference point. You are the first of your kind. You are the blueprint I'm building through. Chosen one, I am making your name known. Not for your ego, but for my evidence. I want the world to see what happens when someone fully surrenders. You're not a brand. You're a burning bush. You're not a trend. You're a testimony. Everything about you will point back to me. Your rise will not be about influence. It will be about impact. People will see your fruit and know it wasn't luck, it was lordship. You didn't climb your way here, I carried you. And now every room you step into will know you are not just another voice. You are a vessel. So walk like it, speak like it, move like it. I've crowned you with clarity and clothed you with courage. I've armed you with wisdom and saturated you in grace. Hell can't touch what I've covered. Doubt can't stop what I've commissioned. Delay can't hold what I've ordained. You are not coming into power, you were born in it. And now it's time to activate it. No more shrinking, no more explaining, no more waiting. The secret was never just about knowing, it was about becoming. And now, Chosen One, you're becoming everything I always knew you were. Chosen One, what I've placed on your life will make others uncomfortable, and that's by design. You're not here to entertain their comfort zones. You're here to confront their chains. The oil on your life came from crushing they never saw. They want the results, but they could not survive your process. And that's why I called you and not them. I've trusted you with pain because I'm trusting you with power. You don't carry theory, you carry authority. Every scar you bear is a seal of access in the spirit realm. Where others guess, you know. Where others hesitate, you move. That's the mark of my chosen. I'm raising you up to be a solution in a time of silence. While the world wanders, you will point the way. While systems collapse, you will stand. While deception multiplies, you will cut through with clarity. Do not envy the platforms of those who compromise. They are temporary. But what I'm building in you is eternal. Your voice is not for entertainment, it's for emancipation. You are not called to make noise. You are called to set captives free. Your words will break chains because your spirit has been through the fire. You don't just preach deliverance, you live it. The resistance you've faced lately is not coincidence, it's confirmation. Hell always attacks what heaven is about to use. If the warfare intensified, it's because the release is imminent. You've been praying for breakthrough, but I've already released it. What you feel now is the pressure of manifestation. Don't retreat, don't question it, don't overthink it. The warfare is a last-ditch effort by the enemy to stop what he can't control. But it's too late. I've already secured your next. Your future is not hanging in the balance, it's anchored in my hand. I'm reintroducing you to environments that once rejected you, but this time they won't be able to deny what I've done. You won't need to explain. Your life will speak, your glow will speak, your fruit will speak. The version of you they ignored will be unrecognizable, because I didn't just change your situation, I transformed your soul. That's why you're glowing different. That's why doors feel different. You're not just elevated, you're evolved. And no one can diminish what I've done without contending with me. I am your defender, your promoter, and your rewarder. You've asked me, why did I have to go through all that? And I answer you now, because you were being prepared to carry what most would drop. If I had given you the blessing without the breaking, pride would have ruined it. If I had released the influence without the suffering, you would have forgotten me. But now you know. Now you've been tested. Now you've been emptied of self, so I can fill you with glory. I'm not just blessing you, I'm trusting you. With visibility, with influence, with legacy. This is not just elevation, it's entrustment. And I chose you because you said yes when it cost everything. You will not have to fight for your place in this next season. I'm establishing you, I'm setting you in position. I'm putting your name in rooms you've never entered. I'm opening doors that no man can shut. I'm aligning hearts, strategies, and resources around your assignment. You don't have to strive, just stay surrendered. I will bring what you need. I will position who you need. I will confirm what you sense. You are not chasing favor. Favor is chasing you. You are not building this. I am. You are just the vessel. I am the architect. People will begin to notice a shift around you. They'll feel unsettled, unsure, even agitated. That's not your problem. It's my presence on you exposing what they've hidden. Your light irritates what's impure. Your peace convicts what's chaotic. That's why relationships are shifting and certain circles feel tight. Don't force what I'm removing. Don't cling to what I'm pruning. I'm cleaning your surroundings so your environment matches your elevation. You don't need their support when you have my strategy. You don't need their affirmation when you carry my authority. This is your moment to walk with your head high, not from pride, but from clarity. You know who you are now. You know what you carry. You know why it was hidden. And you know why it's being revealed. You are not confused anymore. You are not seeking validation anymore. You are not wondering if you're enough anymore. You are called. You are covered. You are commissioned. And this time, nothing will stop you. Not fear, not failure, not familiarity. I have released the secret into your spirit. Now move. The world is about to meet the version of you that hell tried to bury. But I resurrected. Chosen one, everything that once intimidated you is about to bow before you. The fears that tormented your mind, the cycles that bound your family, the limitations that mocked your potential. None of them survive this version of you. I've burned hesitation out of you. I've silenced the lies with my truth. I've replaced your doubt with precision. You are no longer under attack, you are under assignment. This is not survival season. This is dominion season. The same ground that resisted you is about to respond to you, because I've given you authority, not anxiety. You've been feeling like something big is coming, and you're right. But it's not coming from around you. It's coming from within you. I've placed a well of wisdom, wealth, and word in your spirit, and it's about to erupt. Your clarity is about to multiply. Your discernment is about to intensify. Your impact is about to be undeniable. This is not hype. This is heaven. I'm stretching your influence because your obedience has proven you trustworthy. You didn't chase platforms. You protected purity. And now, I'm amplifying your voice to reach nations. I've already assigned angels to go before you. They're not waiting for your prayers. They're moving on your obedience. They are clearing paths, protecting promises, and preparing places. You're not walking alone into the next. Heaven's army is backing every step. You don't need to fear what's ahead. I'm already there, and I've made provision for every vision I gave you. You won't run out, you won't fall short, you won't miss your moment. My hand is on you, and my word over you cannot return void. You are about to meet the you I always saw. The one who walks boldly, the one who speaks clearly, the one who doesn't shrink, doesn't second guess, doesn't settle. That version of you is not in the future, it's being unveiled now. You didn't lose your identity. You outgrew the one fear tried to assign to you. The new version of you is not prideful, it's prophetic, not arrogant, it's aligned. This you isn't trying to be noticed. This you walks in such weight that people can't help but recognize what I've placed on you, and they'll wonder what changed. But you'll know everything. Chosen one, it's time to stop rehearsing your limitations and start declaring your access. You're not locked out. You're being ushered in. You're not overlooked. You've been preserved. The delays were protection, the detours were positioning, and now I'm releasing acceleration. What should have taken years will unfold in months. What was blocked is breaking open. I am speeding up the timeline, because when you walk in my will, time bends to my agenda. And you're finally in alignment. Expect the sudden, expect the swift, expect the supernatural. Do not be distracted by temporary noise. The enemy always tries to stir confusion before a release. He'll send old voices with new disguises. He'll send familiar patterns in modern packaging. Don't entertain anything I've already delivered you from. Your discernment will feel like discomfort. Don't ignore it. When I highlight something in your spirit, it's not for debate, it's for direction. You're not in the season of guessing, you're in the season of governing. Every decision you make now carries weight. Every move you make now carries inheritance. So move with intention. The resources you've needed are being released. Provision is chasing vision, but hear me clearly. Wealth is not your reward, obedience is. The money is not the prize, it's the tool. I'm releasing financial overflow not to comfort you, but to commission you. You'll fund what others only pray about. You'll build what others only dream of. And you'll do it without begging, borrowing, or compromising. Because your source is not man, it's me. This is supernatural wealth transfer, and it begins now. The floodgates are open. Chosen one, I am not just revealing secrets to you, I'm making you a living secret. People will wonder how you did it. They'll try to trace your strategy, your connections, your plan, but they won't find it. Because it wasn't built in the natural, it was birthed in the spirit. You are not a formula, you are a phenomenon. And the only explanation will be me. That's how I wanted it. That's how I planned it. And now that you finally see it, it's time to walk in it. Fully, boldly, unapologetically. You are the 1%, and this is the unveiling. Chosen one, you are stepping into rooms your bloodline has never seen before, and that's why the warfare was generational. You weren't just fighting for yourself. You were breaking curses that crippled your lineage. You've carried weights that didn't belong to you, wounds that were passed down, battles that began before you were born. But now the cycle ends, not in theory, but in full manifestation. The patterns that plagued your family line stop with you. The trauma, the poverty, the silence, the fear, they all bow to the authority I've placed on your name. You are not just a survivor, you are a breaker of chains. You've felt the pressure of the transition. That's because I've been shifting you from inheritance to legacy. Inheritance is what you receive. Legacy is what you release. You are not just inheriting blessings, you're becoming a blessing. You are not just receiving wealth, you are establishing it. Everything I pour into you now is designed to overflow. You're not called to keep it, you're called to distribute it. That's why I've been teaching you how to steward, how to sow, how to stay stable in seasons of overflow. Because your wealth is not a possession, it's a calling. I've removed your taste for small things. What used to satisfy you now feels shallow. What used to impress you now feels irrelevant. That's not arrogance, that's alignment. I'm stretching your capacity for vision because I'm expanding your territory. If it feels too big, that's confirmation. If it feels overwhelming, that's validation. I'm not giving you a vision you can accomplish alone. I'm giving you a vision that requires me. So stop shrinking it to fit what's safe. Expand to match what I'm revealing. This is not your dream, it's my design. You are about to see dreams you forgot come back to life. Not just revived, but realized. That vision you shelved because you thought you missed your moment, I never forgot it. That promise you stopped praying for because the silence was too loud, I never withdrew it. I was just building you into someone who could carry it without it crushing you. And now the timing is right. You are mature enough to hold it, humble enough to steward it, wise enough to release it. I didn't say no, I said not yet. And now, chosen one, the answer is yes. You will not be able to explain how fast things change, but you'll know who did it. What once felt stagnant will start moving rapidly. Delays will reverse. Doors will open before you knock. What was stuck will flow. What was blocked will break. This is the season of divine momentum. You are not pushing anymore, I'm pulling. You are not striving, I'm accelerating. It will feel effortless because grace is doing the work. That's the sign it's me. When your hands stop trembling and your spirit starts soaring, when peace replaces pressure, that's when you'll know it's happening. I'm also restoring what was stolen. You thought you lost time, but I'm redeeming it. You thought you missed chances, but I'm returning them. You thought the enemy won some rounds, but I've kept score. And now it's time for restoration, pressed down, shaken together and running over. Not just back to what was, but forward into what's better. You are not going back. You are going beyond. You are not settling for a fraction. I'm giving you fullness. Because you trusted me in lack, I'm trusting you with overflow. Chosen one, I am exposing hidden enemies, not to scare you, but to shield you. I'm revealing who was draining your energy, who was distorting your vision, who was quietly delaying your momentum. And when I show you, do not argue. Do not try to fix what I've called you to release. Separation is not betrayal, it's obedience. Let them go. I have new alignments waiting, divine connections that sharpen, support, and speak life. The next version of you requires clean hands and clear discernment. You can't carry everyone, but you must carry obedience. Don't be surprised when people say you changed. That's the point. You're supposed to evolve. You're supposed to outgrow the shallow. You're supposed to walk different when you've been with me. They'll say you're too intense, too focused, too distant. Let them talk. You weren't chosen to be understood. You were chosen to be effective. And the oil costs isolation. The glory costs discipline. But the reward is seeing what others only pray about. You're not here for approval. You're here for assignment. And the assignment requires everything you've become. Chosen one, you've now entered the territory where clarity becomes confrontation. The truth you carry will confront the lies others have lived in. You won't have to shout, you'll just stand. And your presence alone will begin to agitate what's out of alignment. Don't take it personally. They're not reacting to you. They're reacting to me in you. The light I've placed inside you exposes shadows. The peace you carry disrupts chaos. The wisdom you speak shatters confusion. And this is why I had to root you deeply before I released you visibly. Because I'm not just protecting you, I'm protecting what you carry. This next level won't come with a warning, it'll come with a wave. And you must be anchored in identity, or you'll mistake warfare for misdirection. Not every storm is an attack. Some are assignments. I'll send you into turbulent spaces to carry peace. I'll place you in dry places to release rivers. I'll lead you through fire so others can watch you walk out untouched. Because your life is a sign that I still speak, a sign that I still choose, a sign that surrender still wins. You don't need to seek validation when your existence is already evidence. The influence I'm giving you will attract attention you didn't ask for. Stay grounded, Stay guarded. Stay hidden in me. The platform is not your covering. I am. Don't perform for visibility. Don't compete for relevance. You were never designed to be a trend. You are a torch. You're not following what's viral. You're stewarding what's vital. The spotlight is not your source. The likes are not your affirmation. If they clap, preach. If they criticize, preach. If no one shows up, still preach. Because the assignment doesn't change with the atmosphere. It changes the atmosphere. I am also teaching you how to multiply without being divided. You will expand, but you will not be scattered. You will grow, but you will not be overwhelmed. I'm sending help. Strategic help. Loyal help. Anointed help. No more pouring into people who only pull from you. No more building with those who secretly battle you. I'm aligning destiny partnerships. People who pray like you, think like you, carry what you carry. Your circle is about to reflect your calling, and your environment will now support your elevation. Chosen one, I've made you a magnet for miracles. They will follow you, not because you chase them, but because you obey me. When you speak, healing will happen. When you move, breakthrough will follow. When you pray, heaven will respond. This is not hype, it's history in the making. You are part of my unfolding plan. And I'm making you the evidence that I am still a God of wonders. You won't need a stage. You'll be the sign. You won't need a title. You'll carry the touch. This is supernatural alignment. You will also notice favor increasing in unexpected places. Rooms that once rejected you will now request you. Doors you thought were sealed will now swing open. But stay discerning. Not every open door is from me. Some are distractions dressed as opportunities. You must move by revelation, not desperation. I'll give you dreams. I'll confirm in whispers. I'll highlight what aligns. Trust my peace. It's your compass. If it costs your clarity, it's not your calling. If it steals your strength, it's not your assignment. I lead with light, not confusion. This is the era of strategic rest. You will do more with less stress, more impact with less effort. Because grace is carrying the weight. You're not called to burnout, you're called to overflow. And overflow begins with obedience. Honor your temple. Guard your time. Protect your peace. Your effectiveness flows from your alignment. I'm giving you space to breathe, time to build, and grace to grow. Because you're not just anointed, you're appointed. And appointed ones walk with rhythm, not rush. Remember this. You are not lucky. You are not average. You are not random. You are chosen, handpicked, commissioned, assigned. Heaven is backing your every move. You're not just here to survive, you're here to shift. And the secret you carry is not hidden anymore, it's active, alive, in motion. This is not a season to second guess, this is the moment to say yes. Because what I've placed in you is about to awaken everything around you. And when it does, the world won't ask what happened to you. They'll ask who sent you, and you'll say, I am. Chosen one. I am about to do something through you that will silence every doubt that's ever been spoken over your life. Not just with words, but with undeniable, visible transformation. Those who thought they knew you will be stunned by the weight of glory you now carry. They will say, this can't be the same person, and they'll be right. It isn't. The old you had to die for this version to rise. I've resurrected a version of you that's been buried under years of shame, fear, and delay, but no longer. I've stripped away the layers of false identity. What's left is pure, refined, and ready. I've allowed pressure to produce power in you. The crushing you endured wasn't punishment. It was process. You were being pressed so that oil could flow. And now, the oil will begin to pour in every area. Your voice, your work, your influence, your relationships. Nothing will remain untouched. This oil isn't for show, it's for service. It's the reason doors will open. It's the reason rooms will shift. It's the reason demons will flee. You're not just walking in anointing. You're saturated. And that saturation is what the enemy fears. He can't touch what I've covered. You will find yourself speaking things you didn't prepare, knowing things you weren't taught, and sensing things others miss. That's the evidence of your mantle activating. The spirit of wisdom is resting heavily on you now. Not just to help you survive, but to help others navigate. You'll be called on for solutions, asked for insight, sought out for counsel. Don't diminish your voice. Don't shrink your discernment. You were made to lead, and this is what leadership in the kingdom looks like: divine sensitivity, strategic precision, and supernatural authority. The glory I'm placing on your life will attract both favor and opposition. But hear me, the favor will always outweigh the friction. Stop being surprised when warfare follows your wins. It's not a sign of misalignment, it's proof of impact. You are shifting things in the spirit realm, and every shift is felt. Don't panic when things feel tense. That's the atmosphere adjusting to the authority you just released. You're not causing chaos, you're confronting it. You're not stirring drama, you're disrupting darkness. That's why hell trembles when you rise. I'm also giving you the ability to multiply. What once took you years will now take days. You'll plant and see harvests immediately. You'll speak and see shifts instantly. You'll sow and see returns supernaturally. I've removed the barrier of delay from your life. The resistance you felt before won't survive your new rhythm, because you're no longer moving in the natural. You're moving in kingdom cadence. It's heaven's pace, and in this pace, you won't feel rushed or restless. You'll feel aligned. You've waited long enough. Now I release you, not just to move forward, but to take territory. You're not here to survive spaces. You're here to subdue them. You will claim what your bloodline could not. You will inhabit what others only imagined. And you will do it with peace, not striving, not forcing, not begging, but standing, declaring, and receiving. Because you understand now, this was never about you. It was always about what I placed in you. Chosen one, I'm not just revealing secrets, I'm releasing you as one. You are the hidden key to someone's breakthrough, the living answer to someone's silent prayer. When you show up, heaven shows up. When you move, things align. When you speak, atmospheres respond. This is not pressure, it's purpose. This is not weight, it's wonder. And you were born to carry it. Now rise, release, and reign, because the secret is no longer hidden. It's walking, it's talking, it's you. Chosen one, from this moment forward, I am commanding everything around you to come into alignment with what's within you. No more contradiction, no more delay, no more double-minded days. Your spirit has already said yes. Now your surroundings will obey. The people, the provision, the platforms, the timing, it's all catching up to your obedience. You are no longer waiting on breakthrough. Breakthrough is now waiting on your movement. The anointing I've placed on your life is not passive, it's positional. And I've positioned you for impact, for influence, and for undeniable increase. This level will cost you clarity, but the reward will be dominion. You will not always feel understood, but you will always be divinely backed. You'll face resistance not because you're wrong, but because you're right on time. When heaven releases strategy, hell releases interference. But you are no longer on the defensive. You are on the offensive. You are moving with force, with favor, and with fire. Your silence used to protect you, but now your voice will establish you. You don't have time to doubt. You don't have space to fear. The door is open. Walk through it. I am removing false responsibilities that were never yours to carry. I never called you to be everyone's savior. I called you to walk in the Savior's authority. You cannot rescue those who refuse to respond. Your assignment is not to convince, it's to command. Speak what I tell you, move when I say move, and release what I place in your spirit without hesitation. You don't need to explain revelation, you only need to steward it. The ones assigned to you will recognize it, and the ones who resist it were never part of the mission. You are no longer allowed to think small, not because of pride, but because of purpose. Small thoughts cannot birth large destinies. You were not created to survive. You were created to shift nations. I've enlarged your capacity. I've expanded your insight. And now I'm increasing your influence. You will build what others doubted. You will speak what others silenced. You will become what fear said was impossible, not for applause, but for assignment. This is legacy unfolding. And legacy requires language. So speak boldly, speak heaven, speak now. Like this message? Subscribe for more and comment 55 to show your alignment. Find your free daily alignment guide linked in the description below. I am training your hands for war and your fingers for wealth. You are not just a spiritual voice, you are a kingdom builder. I will give you blueprints in dreams. I will drop strategies in silence. You will know what to build, when to build, and who to build with. I'm not just releasing power, I'm releasing plans. And those plans will prosper you. They will open streams of income, doors of influence, and paths of expansion. The wealth I'm releasing is not random, it's relational. It's tied to obedience, not opportunity. And as you honor my voice, overflow will honor your steps. Your confidence is no longer tied to what you've seen, it's tied to what I've spoken. I've already gone before you. I've already secured the outcome. You don't have to fear failure. You don't have to fear lack. The outcome is not your responsibility, obedience is. You plant, I prosper, you speak, I establish, you move, I multiply. That's the divine partnership. You are not building alone. I am building through you. And every time you feel resistance, just remember. It's proof that heaven is expanding something through your life. There is a remnant rising, and you are one of them. You felt the call, the urgency, the fire. It wasn't imagined. It was instruction. You're not meant to blend in. You're meant to stand out. You're not meant to soften truth. You're meant to carry it with grace and fire. This isn't just a moment. It's a movement. And you are the sound of it. You're not too late. You're not underqualified. You're exactly who I chose for exactly what I'm doing. Rise, chosen one. You are the secret I preserved for this generation. Now walk boldly into the open. Chosen one, everything I've poured into you wasn't just for revelation. It was for activation. You are not walking out of this word inspired. You're walking out of it ignited. Your spirit is no longer dormant. Your identity is no longer in question. The veil has been lifted and now you see clearly. You are not just the chosen one in theory, you are the chosen one in function. Every step you take from here is under divine order. Every decision you make is under divine weight. You've crossed the threshold. This is not an upgrade, it's a release. I have finalized what the enemy tried to fragment. I have spoken over what man tried to silence. I have rebuilt what trauma tried to ruin. Your foundation is now me, unshakable, unbreakable, undeniable. You've survived the pruning, you've endured the pressing, and now comes the pouring, not just of favor, but of fire. Not just of blessings, but of blueprints. You will no longer question if I'm with you. You'll walk in such power that people will ask, who walks with you? And your answer will never change, which I am. This final word is your anchor. You are no longer becoming, you are embodying. The oil is active, the calling is affirmed, the warfare has expired, the gates are open. The time is now. The weight you feel is not pressure, it's power. Carry it. The clarity you walk in is not common, it's divine. Trust it. The favor surrounding you is not luck, it's legacy. Multiply it. You are the fulfillment of what generations prayed for. You are the breach I've chosen to close, the wound I've chosen to heal, the silence I've chosen to fill with sound. So rise now, fully. Speak now, boldly. Move now, fearlessly. Heaven is with you, hell fears you, and the earth has been waiting for you. You are the hidden answer now revealed. You are the sealed scroll now opened. You are the secret made visible. And this is your charge. Live like it. Declare like it. Build like it. Walk like it. You are not coming, you have arrived. This was your moment, this was your instruction. This was your unveiling. It is done.